Hi everybody, Troy Anderson here from Anderson Training Systems. I wanted to share with you a quick rant today. I obviously rant about a lot of different things, usually about nutrition and the way people act in regards to accomplishing goals and things like that. Excuse me. Today I'm going to rant about an exercise, and in particularly the performance of exercise. I'm not really one to want to call things out because a lot of times we don't know, especially in video stuff, and we don't really know what people's intent with doing a certain drill a certain way is, or whether they're trying to do a partial repetition or not. But I did see something very annoying and disturbing the other day. I was in here in the studio the other day, and I was had a moment. I was watching last season's version of Hard Knocks on HBO on the NFL Network with the Dallas Cowboys, and they had a really good thing where they really screwed it up at the end. They had kind of an accountability thing going on amongst the group of receivers. Those of you familiar with NFL football, T.O. Terrell Owens was a part of that group. If you're not familiar, just be aware of the Dallas Cowboys and their wide receivers had this kind of pact amongst themselves. So a good social group and a pact amongst this group to provide accountability that every time somebody dropped a football, which is a very undesirable thing to do in football, especially the NFL, is that they would do 25 push-ups. Except the push-ups were absolute crap. It was unbelievable to me what crappy push-ups these guys were doing. These are professional athletes that know better than this. At least I hope they know better than this. These are absolutely the wrong kind of push-ups. I will call out any clients that I have doing these because they're not the right way. They're not the proper way to do push-ups. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adjust the camera here in a second to show you. I'm going to show you a couple ways to adjust this if you can't do push-ups like I'm talking about. We don't do here, even for women at Anderson Training Systems, we do not do quote-unquote girl push-ups. So let me show you. Let me get you a good angle here and show you. Actually, I'm going to adjust this so I can make sure that you guys are getting a good angle. So basically what these NFL players were doing these push-ups. They were doing this thing here. I don't really know what that is. It's more of a chest pump, I guess, but that is not a push-up. A full push-up is moving between an upper and lower arm 90-degree range of motion and then fully extending. So, as such, I have no idea what this is. Definitely not a push-up. So, a full push-up. Now, if you can't do a full push-up, that's absolutely fine. You can progress to it. One great way that we use here is to use medicine balls. So we give you a target to do a good range of motion push-up until you can do a full push-up. So maybe we start with a larger medicine ball, and we just go down, touch, and then all the way back up, touch, and all the way back up. Now that's a progression. That is not somebody's push-ups. That's not ultimately what we're getting to. Then maybe they progress to a little bit smaller medicine ball. Great tool. You can obviously implement other drills along with this medicine ball because it's a wonderful tool as such. So there's my rant today. Don't be like the Dallas Cowboy wide receivers and screw up a really good thing. They had a really good thing. They had a social group, which is very powerful, to socially interact with each other and hold everybody accountable. They had a consequence for a negative action, which was if you dropped the pass, you had to do push-ups, but they screwed it all up by having shitty exercise form. So there's your tip for the day. You got a little bit of exercise, you got a little bit of rant. So when you're doing drills, concentrate on what you're doing. Try to do good range of motions as well, and try to do the best you can on each repetition. Try not to let the mind wander. Focus on what you're doing and do good repetitions as well. So it's Troy Anderson, sign off from Anderson Training Systems. If you want to check out a way to do some really good push-ups and have me lead you doing good push-ups, swing over to www.cancelyourmembership.com and check us out over there.